Hello Toy Reel, it's Jason here. We are at Sydney Oz Comic Con 2022 and we're at the Hasbro stand. Hasbro has a fantastic big stand here celebrating the launch of Transformers EarthSpark. As you all know, I'm a massive Transformers fan, and so I have found the person in Australia who is a bigger Transformers fan than me, and that is Mr. Kelvin Chan. And Kelvin knows all about EarthSpark, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the show.
Cool, so the show is made by Nickelodeon. It's coming out on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus in November. The show focuses on the Malto family, as well as these Terrans, who are Transformers born on Earth, and they're also mentored by Transformers from Cybertron.
It's fantastic. Now, with every Transformers show, we always have new toys to reveal, and we got some of our first look at some of the new toys this morning at the Transformers panel. Now, we've got some of the figures that are probably most of interest to collectors here this afternoon. We are looking at the deluxe class range. We've got 3 figures here so far. We've got Megatron, Bumblebee, and Twitch. There are going to be more figures in the range, and we can see that we've got a first look at the packaging here as well. I think this is the first time that we've seen this around the world, and you can also see the Build-A-Figure feature on the box. The Build-A-Figure for this wave of EarthSpark will be Mandroid. He is one of the bad guys. Kelvin, do you want to take us through some of the features of these figures? And like, obviously we're familiar with Megatron and Bumblebee, but we're less familiar with Twitch, aren't we?
Yes, Twitch as well as Thrash are the 2 new Transformer characters in this series. So we'll start with Megatron, leader of the Decepticons, of course. And this is the deluxe class figure who transforms into an armored VTOL thing. So kind of like a hybrid between a Hercules carrier and an Osprey, maybe. And he transforms from one of these into this hulking robot.
We prepared this one earlier so that we didn't have to transform it on camera.
Correct, and people have already noticed that on Megatron, and I suspect Optimus Prime as well, and as we can see in the trailers, they do have different insignia from the other Transformers. What that means remains to be seen. Next up here is Bumblebee. Now, I haven't had a chance to transform this one yet, but looking here we can see that Bumblebee's design is very much similar to Cyberverse, but with some differences.
I picked up the Bumblebee and had a bit of a play with it earlier, and I'm quite impressed that they've managed to sort of put some of the articulation that we expect from, say, the War for Cybertron figures, and bring them into this line as well. So you get that more show-accurate look, but you get things like ankle tilts and wrist swivels, yes, and things like that.
I can also see here, compared to Cyberverse, you got clear windows, which is something that a lot of fans prefer rather than the painted ones, and you can see that the kibble here really folds up really quite nicely. So
yeah, he's got a very neat back.
Yeah, it's very neat. It's minimizing the amount of kibble that's hanging off the back there. So, that's quite an impressive thing.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Twitch. We haven't seen them before.
Correct. So Twitch is one of the Terrans. So she and Thrash are born on Earth. So she transforms into a red drone. Now, out of the ones I've handled so far, this is my favorite. I quite like this toy.
I feel like Twitch feels a little bit like the Prime RC from Legacy.
Yeah, there's a bit of it. And also, she reminds me of Whirl from Rescue Bots. These 2 blades in the back, that's just purely kibble. They don't serve any function in robot mode. They
do look really cool, though.
They do look pretty cool. But I think when I first transformed it, I made the mistake thinking it was a helicopter. I tried to splay the rotor blades out, but it doesn't work. It's not meant to work that way. But I really quite like Twitch. I'm looking forward to getting her when she comes out in stores.
Yeah. And so when can we expect to see these figures in stores?
These are scheduled for February.
It's only a few short months away. Transformers EarthSpark, the series launches on Paramount Plus in November. And so yeah, the toys will be a pretty fast follow-on after that. We'll go November, Christmas, and before you know it, they'll be out in stores.
Yeah. Should be out before Easter.
So we hope you've all enjoyed having a bit of an exclusive look at some of these new upcoming Transformers figures, and stay tuned to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.